So I've been thinking about the best way to video something while also demonstrating it, and I'm not quite sure how to do that on the basis that I don't really have anything other than my hand to hold a phone with. So I'm using a Y screw fitting at the moment. I have a kind of a set that I bought in from AliExpress over there, and I'm just removing the Y screws as a starting point. And there's 4 of them, here, here and here. Switching over to your standard, what is it, Phillips or plus screw. You've got a little one up here, which I'm going to try and remove now. They are a bit fiddly, and actually what you find with these ones is that they quite often just don't sit in the case, so the casing breaks. There you go. 2 of them on the bottom, there and there. Yeah, filming this with one hand and doing it with the other is not easy. That's one of them. And now, let's try not to thread that. There. And then, last but not least, of the 4 screws that you have here on the Joy-Con rail, you need to take out the middle one. My desk is covered in screws, so there we go. And that's all 4 of them out at that point in time. There is one more little doozy, and he hides, or they hide, under there. So that's all of the screws removed, and then what should happen is the actual casing lifts off, catches a little bit on the top there. The next bit is to remove all of the silver screws. So that's your SD card and your fan and the heatsink. It's pretty clean in here actually, which is a positive thing, good sign. So let's just remove those from there. One-handed again. And we'll see if we can get into this console. The electric screwdriver is certainly making this easier one-handed. That's that. Now, the older these consoles are, the more brittle the solder joints get on them. So when you're removing this bit here, you just want to very, very gently lift it up, because that particular connector there is very, very fragile. Right, and then the next thing is we can lift this section up to expose the main board. Right, I mentioned before the telltale signs of whether someone's been inside this console before, and here they are. First up, whatever you do, disconnect the battery. Just a pair of tweezers, lift that out. We don't want the battery connected, I tend to just fold it away. What you'll see here is that this has been ripped. That means that somebody else has been in here before, here and here. This little dot here, this is the water sensor, liquid sensor. If that's all pink, then you've had liquid inside the console. A polka dot like that is absolutely fine. I can't see anything that's of immediate concern. This is your M92T36 chip, and that's the one that I'm interested in, and also the one on the back. But I'm going to stop this video now, take all the board out, and then do the main checks.